So during our trip to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, we're staying in a Ride View suite. So I'm just going to give you a look around here. Got Prosecco on ice waiting for us, which is very nice. Feels extra special. And of course the Ride View itself, right next to the big one. We'll get another shot of that in a moment. Just saw Icon go past. Got a nice big TV for the sofa area.
Yeah, espresso machine.
Yeah, we've got a special espresso machine. There's a fridge just in here. Just a small fridge, but still nice. And then we've got the bedroom itself, which is nice and spacious and has another large TV. An alarm clock with what looks like a wireless charger. I'll have to try that later. Some bathrobes and slippers. Little desk area. I've even been kind enough to leave us a game of backgammon in case we get bored later. I don't think there's much risk of that, but it's a nice thought, to be fair.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Very nice indeed.
We've got the bathroom.
Yeah, let's have a quick look at the bathroom as well. Got the sink just here. And this room has a bath with a bath screen. And a shower, overhead shower as well. Yeah, it's nice. Heated towel rail.
The best part as well is it's really warm today, like 30 degrees, and we've got air conditioning. Woo.
Yes, we have been treated to independently controlled air conditioning, which is definitely good, given to this weekend is going to be a scorcher. So yeah, the room's really beautiful, really pleased with it. There goes the big one.
You get to watch it all right at the top.
That is high.
Yeah, I mean, we're on the third floor.
Yeah, this is a third floor room and it's way above us. That's cool.
It's cool because you don't realise how many rides from here you can actually see, and you just count them all, there's so many. It's really interesting.
There goes Icon. Goes by again. See, they say Ride View, you just think you see the picture of the big one. Here it comes.
Woo.
And there's Icon at the same time. Skyforce is just about to go around. And there's Icon and the big one again as well.
We've actually used some club card vouchers to book the Pleasure Beach tickets as well.
Yeah, just remember, if you ever shop at Tesco, even on occasion, it's worth having a club card. Don't ever spend the vouchers in store. Go on their club card website. They can be exchanged for 3 times the value. So £5 in club card vouchers will get you £15 off Pleasure Beach tickets. The bar and restaurant area. Right on the beachfront. I'm just going to book in for breakfast for tomorrow. Love this old poster. One of the oldest rides still in service at Pleasure Beach. We are out front of the Boulevard Hotel. Beautiful view of the big one. Here comes the big one. Outside Pleasure Beach, we've also got Ripley's, believe it or not, and Pizza Hut. This is the Sandcastle water park. It's all indoors and it is probably one of the best water parks in the UK. Would highly recommend. Good morning, you're watching Amuseaholics. and today we're at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, just outside the Boulevard Hotel. Yeah, it's really, really nice, right next to the rides, literally. I am standing only about 10 feet away from the lift hill of the big one. Yeah, it's really nice, to be fair. We had a lovely stay in a ride view room, and yeah, we've got an exclusive hotel entrance over here, so yeah, we're just gonna wait here for a little bit longer till that opens and get into the park. Here comes the big one. So we've just come through the hotel entrance. Brings you out by Burger King. So I think we're just going to head over to Avalanche first. Whoa! Big Dipper's noisy. Yeah, we're just going to head over to Avalanche first because last time, and probably the time before that actually, we came and we didn't actually make it onto Avalanche because the queue built up quite a lot. So we thought, yeah, just for a change, we'll do that one first. Right by the entrance to the big one now. We're just going to carry on a little bit further today and then come back here in a little bit. See Avalanche just there and above us. Avalanche. We made it over to the Avalanche ride entrance. It's just opened, a little bit late, about 10:38 rather than 10:30. It's heading in now. Inside the Avalanche station. Nice bit of theming in here. It's over by Avalanche and we can see there's a tiny train and there's some interesting looking seats over here now. Yeah, look like they were made from the ride vehicles. So we've just come up our first ride of the day on Avalanche. Yeah, it was a lot faster than it looks from the outside, to be fair. I really thought when I was taking a video earlier of it that it was a lot slower. I was thinking, oh, that's not as fast as I remember it. Got on there and we were holding on for dear life, weren't we? Yeah. You were squishing me again. It's a running theme lately.
Well, I was, but I was getting squished in my stomach, to be honest with you, from the bar.
Yeah,
that was uncomfortable.
It's quite an old ride, isn't it now? Yeah, it's thrilling. The banking turns are really nice. It's a good run down there, so enjoyed it. So yeah, now we're going to go and see what else we can find. Just heading over to do the ghost train next because this one always builds up a bit of a queue. You can see there's already a good queue for this one even this early in the morning, so get this one under the belt. Just come off the ghost train, which has to be said is an absolute classic.
Yeah.
Opened in 1930. Hard to believe it's been there nearly 100 years. 8 years time, it'll be there 100 years.
Yeah, they've made a few improvements to it. Quite a few different newer effects in there.
Yeah, there is some more.
Go into too much detail.
There's some more screen-based ones now as well. They've clearly, obviously, updated it since we last came. Some of the effects were a little bit off point. The timings were slightly out, and I think some of them weren't quite working exactly how they should be. When you consider the ride is literally, what, 92 years old? You can't really argue with that, so it's still worth a go. It's family friendly, so it's always good to get on there if you've got younger children. Maybe not too young, but
It does get busy, so I'd recommend going early if you can.
yeah, there's already a queue outside the actual queuing area, which you saw from the original video and we just took. But it wasn't too long a wait, really. I think we're only waiting maybe 10-15 minutes in the end.
It wasn't that bad.
So yeah, let's see what else we can find, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Got the Alice in Wonderland ride.
Where's the cats?
Yeah. On the Alice in Wonderland ride, another classic dark ride, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's really good actually. It seems like they've improved it last time we went on.
Yeah, I think they've added a few more things and they've kept it quite tidy. It's a little bit tired in some places, but it's still a really nice ride, to be fair.
It's got quirkiness to it though.
It does have quirk. It is an absolute classic, isn't it? And it's good for good dark ride. And obviously it's suitable for children. It's not scary like the ghost train, so kids of any age really can go on there and enjoy that as long as they meet the height restriction, can't they? So.
That's really good.
And I'm really glad they sort of keep these older rides open. It's just part of history. Most of the parks, they give up, don't they, on these older rides, and they sort of just have them removed and so on. But Blackpool Pleasure Beach does seem to have a way of looking after their classic rides, which is nice. It's amazing to see one of the oldest rides in the park still running after all this time. Doesn't look all that fast, but when you get up there, you get a good breeze. Should be nice on a hot day like today. Nice view up here from the top of the flying machines. Classic ride. So we just come off the flying machines. Something a bit different the Blackpool Pleasure Beach do. They actually sell authentic ride parts. So you can own a piece of ride history from here at the Pleasure Beach. All sorts of bits and pieces. Brake liners, pieces of wood, pieces of track. I've even got some shields from Valhalla prior to completing the refurb. So, Valhalla opening 2022. But as of yet, still no sign of it. I'm not sure if it's going to be delayed till next year now or whether they are still going to open it a bit later on in the season. Ice Blast ready to launch. So, we've just been on the Tango Ice Blast. It's a pretty good ride. It's not as good as Cliffhanger, is it, to be fair,
No,
at Flamingo Land?
It's too short, to be honest with you. It's like, it's thrilling, the first bit's thrilling, but then you just come down and that's it really. It's a bit, I wouldn't really want to queue a very long time for it, put it that way. Cause it's
Yeah,
just
I
over
think
too
that's
fast,
fair.
really.
I think that's fair. It is over very quickly. Cliffhanger sort of takes you all the way back up to the top and drops you again from the stop.
Yes.
Whereas the Ice Blast, you literally just come back down. So you might wonder why we're standing outside Valhalla. Basically, when we were up there, we got a good view of the construction site. So Valhalla's supposed to be reopening in 2022, but at the moment, it's not looking likely, is it?
No, it doesn't really look anywhere near ready, if I'm totally honest.
Yeah,
It's got like loads of scaffolding up still, and there's the skip that's like not even full or anything, and there's like bits of track everywhere.
Yeah, the boats, saw some empty boats out on the side as well.
We also can't see it's anybody working on it either, which is a bit strange.
I mean, it is the weekend, to be fair, though, so it's a Sunday, obviously, so it's possible that's why. It does seem like they're a fair way off, though. I think, realistically, we're going to be looking at 2023 for this one now, which is a shame, but we'll be coming back and giving that a go as it reopens. While we're over this way, we have a look in the Palladium, the amusements here at Pleasure Beach. Good way of getting out of the sun, because it is very hot today. Angry Birds. Oh no, the Genius Jewels again. Not very good, that one. quite quiet in here actually. I thought it'd be a bit busier. With it being so hot outside. Good day for the water fountains. Because it is baking. So we made our way over to the river caves. So with Valhalla closed, it's about as close as we're going to get to a water ride, so I'm going to give this one a go. Going down for a little splash. All aboard, funnel of love. A beautiful day for a bit of Grand Prix. Outside the Thrill-O-Matic. The Wallace and Gromit Thrill-O-Matic.
Oh, I love this ride.
This is probably my favourite dark ride here. It's not my favourite dark ride ever.
Yeah.
But we do love Wallace and Gromit, to be fair, don't we? So we've just been on a few more rides. We've done the River Caves, we've done Grand Prix, and we've done the Wallace and Gromit Thrill-O-Matic. So yeah, they're all really good. River Caves, obviously, only thing close to a water ride we've got here today.
Well, no, there is a kids' platform one.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry, you are right. You are right. But we're gonna get some strange looks going on there, I think. But yeah, the River Caves got a light splash. It was nice and cool in there though, so that's worth noting.
It's really well themed actually. It's really cool in there.
Yeah, I think they might have done a bit of work on it. To be fair, it did look in pretty good condition. Obviously, again, it's quite an old ride. I'm not sure what year that one opened actually, but it's one of the older rides again, isn't it? So yeah, Grand Prix was good fun. I'd forgotten how far you actually go around the track.
Yeah, it's quite a long ride, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is quite long, to be fair. Saw lots of different rides. Drove straight past the icon queue. Yeah. It was quite funny that. Yeah. And then obviously the Wallace and Gromit Thrill-O-Matic. Now we love Wallace and Gromit, don't we? So.
Yeah. I love Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah. So we had a really good time on there. It just brings back all those memories from watching it the first time. And it is quite a thrilling ride actually. It does have a few surprises in there as well, just to keep it interesting.
It's called the Thrill-O-Matic.
Thrill-O-Matic, yeah, that's right. A riveting ride, yeah. One of the best things I actually really like is the shop. You can get some Wallace and Gromit merch in there that you don't seem to have to get anywhere else in the country. So definitely, even if you don't go on the ride, I'd recommend checking out the shop if you're a Wallace and Gromit fan.
Cheese Rock.
Oh yeah, they sell Cheese Rock, don't they? We're not sure what that's going to taste like, but we'll give that a try later.
Ooh, Cheese Rock.
Here comes Infusion. Train's quiet today, isn't it? we've just been on the Big Dipper and Infusion. They were both really good actually. I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, Infusion's normally, from what I remember, it used to be a bit rickety and like banging you about a bit. But that didn't seem the case this time, to be honest with you. I mean, it did hurt my back a little bit, but considering to what I thought it used to be like, it was a lot smoother, to be honest with you. So that's good.
Yeah, it was. It was still a little bit rickety. One thing I will say about it is, and I don't know why, but I didn't feel like I fit in the restraints very well. Like my shoulders were almost overhanging, and like you couldn't get the chest mount down very much, which I was a bit worried, to be honest. I was thinking, am I going to fall out of this? But no, it was all right. It was fine. It was a much better ride than I thought it was going to be. Big Dipper as well. It looked like the track was well oiled.
Big Dipper was great, yeah.
Yeah, the track was looking well oiled, and it was
a lot of
really
airtime on that.
Yeah, we nearly got thrown, didn't we? Literally the lap bar stopped us from being sent flying. It is, it looks well looked after, I think.
Lots of big dips.
Yeah. It has been well looked after, I think, and it did seem a little bit better the last time we went on it, didn't it?
It was really good.
So,
It was on the front as well, though, so...
Yeah, we got a front row ride on it. We were lucky with that, to be fair.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now we're going to go and give Enso a go. Well, that should be interesting. So essentially, Icon...
Give it a spin?
Yeah, give it a spin. Essentially, it's Icon, but with spinning seats on the back row. So, yeah, we just booked that, so we're going to go and give that a go.
Yeah, can't wait.
There goes Enso. Have fun! So we just took a ride on Icon, and then we went back around again and did Enso.
Yeah, it was great.
Icon's as good as ever. We waited for the front row.
Yep.
Didn't wait that long. And yeah, it's just such a smooth ride, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of airtime on it. It's really good.
The seats are nice and big.
Comfortable.
There's no shoulder restraints, just like a large lap bar. And it just really makes a big difference to the ride, doesn't it, to be fair? It's just way more enjoyable when it's so smooth. So, yeah, really, really enjoy Icon. It is without a doubt my favourite roller coaster in the UK anyway.
Yeah, it is.
So, Enso.
I don't know, it's a bit hard with a Wicker Man for me.
Time with the Wicker Man for you? Yeah, I do like the Wicker Man, but Enso is a whole different animal.
Yeah.
So it's a £15 per person upcharge, which is a lot. Consider the ticket price is only £40 if you book it in advance online. There it goes. It is quite expensive, but I've got to admit, it was a really
fantastic.
interesting experience, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was blown away by it actually. It's still something you really afford to do every time you come, I don't think.
No.
But we really enjoyed it, didn't we?
We really enjoyed it, yeah. It was really cool because we actually went backwards up the lift hill. I mean, it span us backwards up the lift hill. And so we didn't know when we were going to go over the hump either. It was really cool.
Yeah, when we went up, we sort of ended up facing the sky a few times, didn't we? And so the track just disappears entirely, so it is kind of a whole different experience.
It's interesting as well because the seats on Enso at the back are actually slightly further back, so the seats normally like that, but on Enso they're like that.
They're leaning
so
back,
they're leaning back,
yeah. So it is a totally different experience, to be fair. It is almost like a different ride.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something to try once.
Yeah, it's definitely really cool.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. So for the second time today, the big one seems to have stopped at the bottom of the hill. I'm not sure if they're having problems or whether it's just a genuine wait for the train in front. But yeah, hopefully going to get on there shortly. There's somebody on the left hill. Not sure what they're checking there. Oh yeah, looks like he's greasing the wheels. Maybe because it's such a hot day, something they've just got to do for safety precaution. Interesting though. It's quite an old ride. So, just completed a ride on the big one.
Ooh, on the front.
Yeah, we were on the front row. Really, really cool. I've got to admit, cool. You go up the hill, and when you come over the hump of that hill, you cannot see any track. And you're like, okay, am I just going to fall into the abyss?
Just the sea.
Yeah, you just see the sea, and obviously the view up there is incredible. So, it is really good. We didn't actually have to queue long for the front, did we? Once we got to the actual part where we wait.
I don't think anybody wanted to go on the front because they were scared, I think.
It is pretty scary, to be fair. It's not the most comfortable ride in the world, is it?
No, the first bit's okay with the first hills and the bumps. Or you can tell where the old track is, and it really knocks you about. And it was whacking my hip into the seat.
Yeah, you can see where they've repainted. The bits that look freshly painted are a lot smoother than the older, more faded parts of the track. We did also see a couple of people oiling the train wheels as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because of the hot weather. It is pretty hot today.
Yeah, I think it is.
So I think that might be why they were doing that. But it's quite funny because they actually have to stop the train at the bottom of the lift hill. So it looks like it's broken down. I can only assume that's why the train was stopping there, because the train that's on the way back into the station is the one that they're greasing the wheels up on. But it's good to see they're taking good care of it and sort of putting safety first.
Yeah, good.
Here come the Steeplechase racers.
Ride operator, you must not cross the track at any time. Enjoy the ride.
So, we've just been on the GG's.
Yes, Steeplechase. Yeah, it's another classic.
Stop horsing around.
Not horsing around. Oh my word. Yeah, we went on a horse together for the first time actually. It's the first time we've ever been on that ride together, isn't it?
Yeah, God, it does hit your hips if you're a woman anyway.
Yeah, the safety bar sort of around the back of the horse is hard. So yeah, you do get a little bit of a knock as you go over the jumps and that sort of thing. It is a really good ride though, and to be fair, there aren't many out there that are like that.
I think it's good fun, to be fair.
Yeah, with the 2 lift hills as well, there aren't many that are out there that are like that, so it is a really good ride.
Unfortunately, our horse lost.
Yeah, number 10 beats us, yeah. Number 10 in the middle lane, and we were on the outer lane on the red track, weren't we?
Yeah.
And he got the better of us in the end. Just when we thought we were winning, he came up the hill quicker than us, the second lift hill. Still good fun. Now we're going to have a quick look around Nickelodeon Land. Give the Nickelodeon Streak a go. Got the Avatar Airbender, which is a little Zamperla disco. Some some meet and greets here sometimes as well. There's some rides here for the younger children.
That was really cool.
Then we've got Paw Patrol quad bikes. The Blue Flyer, which is like a child's wooden coaster. I've been on this before, it's actually quite thrilling to be fair. There you go, the red arrows again in the distance. Ooh, decent splash on there. Yeah, so there's a splash battle, but it's also like a spinning ride. So there's no sort of lake or water per se. But then when it gets going, people just spray each other. That's pretty cool. Fairy cabs and the hot air balloons in the background. Good rides for the kids. Made it over to the Nickelodeon Streak. Right next to the Rugrats splash ride. There goes one of the red arrows. Here comes the Eddie Stobart convoy ride. Another great one for the kids. Over by the big one. A trip to Blackpool Pleasure Beach wouldn't be complete without popping by to say hello to the laughing man. He's not laughing much right now, to be fair. Oh! He thinks that's funny. What a guy. Here comes Revolution. There's the big one. The view from the top of Revolution is pretty incredible. Look at the Revolution station.
All loose articles and clothing with your arms inside the car. Hold on to the shoulder straps at all times. Inside the car. Hold on to the shoulder straps at all times. Living the ride of your life. Please secure all loose articles and clothing. Keep your arms inside the car. Hold on to the shoulder straps at all times.
I love how they've turned some of the old ride cars into tributes. I never went on the gold mine ride, but I think it's really cool that they've kept this in some form or another in the park. So we've just taken a ride on the Nickelodeon Streak. To be fair, I think that's probably the smoothest, most comfortable wooden coaster they've got here, isn't it?
It's really comfy.
It's in the kids area. I'm not really sure I'd call it a kids ride, really. I mean, I get it's pretty intense.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. So enjoyed that. To be fair, the seats are the most comfortable as well.
Yeah.
It's probably the smoothest running one. And yeah, it just looks really cool, doesn't it? It's all painted orange, so. So yeah, Kelly disappeared for a little bit to have a go in the arcade, and I decided to have a go on Revolution. You didn't fancy the stairs, did you?
No, I didn't fancy the stairs in this heat, to be honest. We've been doing a lot of walking up and down hills and a lot of that today, so I didn't really fancy that.
Pleasure Beach is quite hilly, isn't it?
Just had to sit down and rest my feet, really.
Yeah, we are a little bit baked, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's been a really good day, but it's been a really hot day as well.
Busy day. We haven't, to be fair, we haven't stopped all day. We haven't even stopped to have anything to eat, have we? Either?
No,
so.
we've got a restaurant reservation later, haven't we?
Yeah.
We decided to eat somewhere else outside of Pleasure Beach, didn't we? So we'll show you that in a little bit. But yeah, Revolution, really, really good. I was actually quite shocked. It feels like the original launch coaster, to be honest. Literally, there's like a platform that pushes the train high speed down the hill. The hill's really steep, straight into a loop-the-loop. Up the other end, there's an operator at the other end waving at you like, hello. A few seconds and it's like, you will experience the 360-degree looping coaster in reverse. You're like, yeah. Some people didn't actually seem to realise that it went in reverse. I'm not quite sure how they thought we were going to get back. But no, really enjoyed it. It was a lot more intense than I remember it. You think, oh, it's just a loop, one loop the loop, there's nothing much to it, but the speed and the drop and the loop all combined make a really good ride, to be fair. So yeah, really enjoyed it.
I really would have gone on that ride because I do like that ride. I just couldn't walk up those steps.
Yeah, it's literally, as I said earlier.
I think they should have built it with a lift hill.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to walk up any steps.
Literally, as I said earlier, it's like they ran out of space, so they thought, oh, we'll just build upwards. Good fun though, good fun. Beautiful skyline up at Pleasure Beach this evening. The big one navigates its turnaround. Fabulous fountain show. Sprinkle there. Ah! Sounded too close. So we're back at the exit to Pleasure Beach now, and we've finished our day, haven't we?
Yeah. It's quite sad, really, now.
It is a little bit, but we have been baked today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep going on about being baked, but it is true. It has been very warm today. Yeah. But yeah, it's been better than the last couple of vlogs we've done, hasn't it? Because we've been tipping it down with rain half the time.
That's true.
So yeah, it's been really nice. Park hours today have been 10 AM until 7 PM.
Yeah.
So we're just coming up on 7 PM now. But yeah, I think Enso was the highlight for me of today.
Yeah, Enso was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of, you wouldn't want to be paying that sort of money over and over again for it.
No.
But it's definitely something you got to do once, because there's nothing else like it in the UK, is there?
No.
Yeah, it does seem like it's going to be a little bit similar to the Ride to Happiness, which is in Plopsaland, Japan, which we're going to be visiting soon. So check that out in about 2 weeks' time.
Check that out in about 2-3 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time, yeah.
So that'll be good. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, and regular Icon was good as well. Enjoyed the big one, even though I thought I was going to fall into the sea. And yeah, it's been a good day. Operations been reasonably good. Yeah, there's been times where we've seen trains going out not fully loaded, with no obvious reason.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they've been good. The staff have all been really friendly, which is the main thing.
And helpful.
Yeah, they have. Fair. We bought a few things from the shop, and they suggested that we sort of left them with them and picked them up at the exit. I'd totally forgotten that you could do that.
Yeah, so no, that's good, because obviously we haven't been carrying them around.
Yeah, we literally got 3 carrier bags of merch this time, didn't we?
Yeah.
But
No, it's good, yeah.
yeah, it's been a really nice day, and Pleasure Beach is always worth a visit if you're up in Blackpool.
Yeah, and if you've really enjoyed watching us, then please like and subscribe, and you know, watch our next vlog that's upcoming. We're going to Belgium, so
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And prior to this, we also went to Scarborough, and we did a vlog for Scarborough and also for Flamingo Land theme park as well. So check that out. So we've made one last stop. That's our restaurant booking that we mentioned earlier at Michael Wan's Mandarin. It's just on Clifton Street, just up from the North Pier. And to be fair, the food was absolutely beautiful, wasn't it?
it's fantastic, absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. It's sort of Cantonese Chinese restaurant, and yeah, the food's brilliant, the service is brilliant. It is a little bit on the expensive side, so just be prepared for that. But it is one of those places where you get what you pay for, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just absolutely stuffed now.
Yes, so I guess it's time for us to head home, finish off our day at Pleasure Beach. So yeah, we hope you get out and explore
Amusement
parks and more. Goodbye, see you next time.
Bye.